Okay, so now we're going to work on just your Works Cited page. This is the page that we have all of your citations on. The Works Cited page shows your teachers and whoever's reading your paper where you got all of your information from. And we're also giving credit to the people that gave us this information. Okay, this is really, really important that you know how to do this. You're going to have to do it in high school and in college even. And so it's really good that we're getting practice with it right now. And I'm going to give you 5 easy steps to creating your citation page. Step 1, you're just going to write Works Cited in the top center of your page, and no fancy fonts. So the font and the size of your font of your text must match the rest of your paper. So if your whole paper is in Arial font and it's size 12, then your Works Cited page needs to look just like that. It needs to all be uniform, all the same. Okay, so that's an easy step. What you can do is, you just type in Works Cited and then click that center margin and it'll center it for you. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2 is to make sure that all of your citations are in MLA format. And lucky for us, Encyclopedia Britannica does that for us. So let me show you what what MLA format looks like first. This top citation is a good example. It has your author's name, what it is, what the title of the work is called or the article, where the article is published, the day it was published or the day it was created, if it's from the web or a book, and the day you accessed it. Okay, so it's going to have all of this information. If you used Encyclopedia Britannica, let me get that up. It's easy because we just hit this box with the check mark and it gives us our citation style MLA format citation right here. So you just copy and paste everything, the title all the way to the website address. You can, once you have that selected, you can right click and hit copy, go to your Works Cited page, and you can just go ahead and type that in or paste it in. You can use Control V or right click and click paste. Okay? If you want to be really good with it, you're going to have to put this in alphabetical order later. So if you know right where to put it, you can see that this digestive comes after Dean. Okay, so everything needs to be in alphabetical order. So, and again, we need to make sure everything is the same font. So I'm going to make everything Arial font. Okay. If something is not in MLA format, then we need to change it. We need to convert it, and we're going to use easybib.com. If you don't know where to get to easybib.com, I put it here on the library resource page. It's easybibs right there. Now going back to my Works Cited, I noticed that I had a website address here that's not in MLA format. So what do? I can cut that website address, Control X, or you can copy it, and I can go to easybib.com. Make sure it's clicked on the website. What this will do, it's a generator, it's a citation generator. So we're going to give it the website. So you're going to type or paste in the website address, click Cite This, and it's going to ask us to confirm the information. So lucky for us, EasyBib tells us that the website we got our information from is credible. Very good. But it wants us to fill out these red boxes. So I need to look for a contributor. So I'm going to go to the website that I got all this information from, and I'm going to look for an author. Right here we have the author's name. Her name is Melissa Jeffries. So I'm going to go back to the generator and I'm going to type in, I'm going to capitalize her name, Melissa, and her last name is Jeffries. The publisher or sponsor, let's see. You can always go to the bottom of a page. Lots of times they have who the sponsor is. Here it is. It's How Stuff Works, Inc. I'm just going to copy and paste that into the generator. it was published. Let's see if we can find a day that this was published. And if we can't find one, that's okay. Oh, you can always check and see. They've got a cite box right here for us. And look at that, they give you your citation. So you could just do it like that. So you could copy it that way and put this into your works cited page, or if you go this way, you can go create citation. And again, it gives you your citation. This is the part where you're going to copy and paste it into your works cited page. The first letter starts with a J, so I need to go back, and where would I plug J? I would plug it in over here under I. Okay, so now let's look back at our next step. We need to alphabetize our citations. So that's where our Control X for cut and Control V for paste skills are going to come in handy. So we have to make sure that every first letter of each citation is in order. So here I've got an E after a J. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to cut that citation, and since E goes here after D, I'm going to paste it there, and that looks good. You only want one space between each citation. And let me check the rest here. This is just this digestive system. I'm going to get rid of it because it's the same thing I've got up there. So I guess make sure you don't have any doubles. So let's look. C, D, D, E, I, V. Those are all in alphabetical order. So that's good. That's step 4 is complete. Step 3 is complete. Step 4 is the hanging indent. So let me show you how to do that real quick. You're going to click the first line of your citation. You have to do this to each citation. And up here, it's kind of hard to see, but right here there's a box, and if you just hover over it, it says left indent. If you go to the little arrow that's pointing up right above it, it'll say hanging indent. And all you need to do is move it over to the right 1/2 of an inch. And you'll see that it made the second line go over 1/2 of an inch. So I'm going to do that again. But I click on the first line. So first line, then I go up here, click on that little arrow, and when I hover over it, it says hanging indent. Move it over 1/2 of an inch. There you go. I'm going to do that to each and every one. Oops. Okay. And step 5 is we're going to make sure to include the works cited page as the last page of your essay. So first of all, let me make sure that everything is the same font. Make sure everything is Arial, size 12. Nothing really needs to be bolded, so you can unbold anything. And that's it. This is your works cited page. So if you'd like, you can upload this as its own document to Schoology. But please do include this at the end of your research paper, because it'll show Miss V where you got all of your information, and she'll be like, oh wow, this student really went and took some information from some really credible sources. Okay, and so that's all for now.